Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about the Fairness in Social Security Act. It was passed in January of 2025, and you will find this particularly interesting if you are someone that was paid from public funds and you did not contribute to Social Security through your retirement system. Those individuals that are typically paid from public funds are retired teachers, police officers, firefighters, in some cases, social workers or people that worked at maybe the state, county, or some other type of municipality level, and individuals that worked for the federal government that are covered under the civil service retirement system. Your retirement system or the retirement plan that you are covered with that is giving you benefits may have barred you from receiving Social Security benefits, although you may have been eligible. Well, that has been corrected. I'm going to show you all about it. So let's get to it. We are going to begin our research at ssa.gov. SSA stands for the Social Security Administration. And please always remember or keep in mind that whenever you visit a website owned by the federal government, the extension or the last three letters are .gov. They are never .com, .net, or anything else. So if you find yourself on one of those sites, then do not enter any of your personal information there because it is not a site that belongs to the federal government and it very likely could be a spoofed website. So we're here on the Social Security Administration.gov website, and pretty close to the top, we see information about the Social Security Fairness Act. In parentheses, it's WEP/GPO. Since this is what we want, we're going to take a look at it so that we can gather some information. And the first question we see is, what is the Social Security Fairness Act and who does it help? So let's take a look at the information there. We see that the act was signed into law on January the 5th, 2025. So this was one of the final acts of the Biden-Harris administration. And this bit of information also advises us that the act ends the windfall elimination provision for government pension offset and government pension offset, that these provisions either reduced or eliminated the Social Security benefits of more than 3.2 million people. And that's because a lot of those individuals receive a retirement pension that did not pay into Social Security. So it was considered a non-covered pension. And those individuals typically are individuals that are teachers, firefighters, police officers, some federal workers that were covered by the civil service retirement system, individuals that were also covered by a foreign social security system. So here is basically what this is saying. If you are someone that received a retirement from one of these types of pensions that did not pay, from a non-covered position that did not pay into Social Security, you are not entitled to Social Security. But many individuals did have work that qualified them for Social Security aside from the work that they did in a non-covered position. So let me give you an example. Let's say you worked at McDonald's from the time that you were 16 to the time that you were 26. That's more than 40 quarters. And at the time of retirement, you would be eligible for a small Social Security check. So from 16 to 26, you did enough work that will require you to receive, that would allow you to receive Social Security benefits. But at 26, let's say you found a job at the federal government and that job was covered by the civil service retirement system, which does not pay into Social Security. Then you retired from the civil service retirement system and that was it. Now you're retired and you don't get Social Security. But really you're entitled to Social Security because of the 10 years that you worked at McDonald's. But this provision, the windfall elimination provision, was keeping you from getting the Social Security. So this has now been eliminated. Now you can get your Social Security because you really earned that Social Security. Now, if you if you're someone that just worked under the civil service retirement system, you never paid into Social Security, then you're still not entitled to a check, and this will not benefit you in any way. But if you're someone who did, then this is a great thing for you. So, will every teacher, firefighter, police officer, or public worker, and when they mean public worker, a lot of times in some states that means social workers or people that work for their state government, a lot of those individuals will barred in addition to teachers, firefighters, and others. So it tells us here, not necessarily, that there are some individuals or some school systems that paid into Social Security too. So if you're getting Social Security because you paid into it based on your work in one of these public positions, then you're not entitled to any additional. Ask right here, when will a person see their Social Security benefit increase because of this? The estimate is April 2025, which means that this will be your March benefit that they're paying you in April. And there are retroactive benefits, which will be paid starting January. They will be retroactive back to January 2024, which is technically your December 2023 benefit. Now, I think it's very important to note that this question here, what should people do now that the Social Security Fairness Act is the law? If you are entitled to retired or disabled workers' benefits and your benefits are currently being reduced because of that windfall elimination provision, or if you're entitled to spouses or a surviving spouse's benefits and your benefits are currently being reduced or eliminated by the GPO, which is the government pension offset, then you should make sure that your information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. And if you knew that you were never going to receive the benefits, so you did not apply, I believe here it tells you that you should apply. So, if you never applied for the retirement due to this, you should most certainly apply, and they will inform you of whether you are eligible or not. Okay, let's recap. If you are someone that is already receiving Social Security retirement benefits and your benefits were reduced because you did not qualify for the windfall elimination provision, your benefits will be adjusted and there's nothing for you to do but make sure that your information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. And remember, if you're going to visit their website, it is ssa.gov, not .com, not .net, not anything other than gov. If you're on another website, then that is probably a spoofed website, and do not accept any information from that website, and most certainly do not enter any of your personal information there. If you go to ssa.gov, you will find some contact information that will allow you to contact the Social Security Administration directly. But if you're nervous about calling or visiting the website, then you can go into your local office. Now, if you are someone who has not received Social Security benefits, but you think you may be eligible for those benefits or surviving spouse's benefits, then you most certainly have to apply. Please contact the Social Security Administration and they will advise you if you are eligible for the benefits or not. You can expect to see your first check in the mail or an adjustment to your payment in April 2025. It will be retroactive back to December 2023. If you have any additional questions, of course, you can ask the Social Security Administration. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.